Hello there, everybody, and thank you very much for checking out this very special interview that I'm doing today with none other than North Dakota Johnson of the 50 Shades of the best movies ever made, and of course there's this new one out. It's called 50 Shades Dork. I don't know what it's called, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So thank you very much for taking the time to talk to me today, North Dakota Johnson.
Thanks.
So before we get started, what do I call you? Do I call you North, or do I call you Miss Johnson, or future Mrs. Bongo?
I have no clue.
So I'm just wondering, have you ever watched my channel before?
Yeah.
Okay, great, because, it's not my channel. It's Jenkins's channel, but I just put the best videos on there. But he's a jerk. You know, he's got this friend, Jeremy Bucket Small or something, and, the two of them, they're just always copying each other all the time. I mean, what do you think of that?
I don't know. Maybe they're like so similar that it would create some sort of black hole,
Yeah.
and they would just cancel each other out, and then it.
Okay, wow. Well, that was pretty much the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
I'm really pleased with that answer.
Really? Wow, okay, well, I didn't think the question was that difficult.
Yeah, that was really tricky. It was like doing mental and emotional contortion.
Okay. Well, listen, with this new movie, I heard that, they actually required you to have more than one facial expression for a change. Like, what was that like for you?
Very, I don't know. I had never done that before. I don't think most people have done that before.
You're really one of a kind, North. And, you're completely delicious as well, like a chocolate cake with cherries on top, or like a yummy banana cake.
It's a completely different recipe for a completely different kind of cake. So
Exactly. Okay, so let's talk about the most important thing: these sex scenes in the 50 Shades. Like, how important was it for you to get your boobs out and show the world how horny you are?
It means everything to me. It's the most important part of this film, I think.
Right.
It truly, I don't think, would be what it is without Anastasia's sense of integrity and self-worth and her blatant honesty and boldness when it comes to expressing her real valid feelings. So I think that is also in itself.
This is kind of boring, actually. Like, I thought we were maybe going to talk about your boobs or something like that. I don't know. I'm actually getting kind of bored. Can we cut? Hello again, movie fans, and thank you very much for joining me today. I'm on set. I'm joined by North Dakota Johnson, the best actress in the world.
Thank you. I don't know.
It's okay. Look, you don't have to say anything. Now, I think our secret is out that we just made love in your trailer. Would you say that our friendship is turning into like a love story?
Yes, 100%. I think it's the most love story of love stories.
So now, honestly, what was it like doing it with a monkey in a tie?
It was so special. It's something you create a sort of family, and it was great. We had so much fun.
Whoa. I don't really think I'm ready for kids yet. I'm just glad this sexual tension between us is finally over.
I think there was a bit of pressure that was removed. I think we knew what we were getting into. We were definitely more comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't even take me that long before I was ready to go again for a second time.
Yeah, I mean, in some ways, it was a longer haul. There was more work. There was a lot more to do, but but it seemed like we were in capable hands, and we kind of knew what was going on more so than the first time.
So now, how is it going to feel now that you have a boyfriend getting it on camera?
During sex scenes?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's always a little bit daunting at first, and then what's going on?
I don't know. It's gonna be a little weird for me, watching you bonking other guys now.
It's not real. I mean...
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I guess every time is different, but there's a lot of sex scenes in this movie, so you kind of just get down to business.
Hey, as long as you're thinking of me and, all the times we made love, yeah, I guess that's okay. So now there's a whole bunch of jerks out there on YouTube that, are talking about movies and they're, pretending to be film critics and stuff. How have they influenced your performances in the movies?
God, in every way. I think I wanted to be involved in films because of their influence.
Yeah, because so many jerks like Jenkins, they criticize you unfairly. So, are they the reason why you defied the critics and became the greatest actress alive?
I feel like it's all sort of because of them. And they kind of guided my taste and exposed me to different kinds of films and different, their favorite movies, their favorite filmmakers, and, introduced me to different outlets in this industry, and, it's kind of all their fault.
Hey, what about Shirley? Shirley, the movie Orifice. She's a huge fan of yours. She loves you. Have you ever been inspired by how much she adores you?
Now she helps me a lot. She's incredibly strong and has a force of willpower that is so admirable. So that's kind of what I take from her these days.
Yeah, she's just like you. She's also got a bunch of jerks who are mean to her all the time, but she just keeps on going and, being, kind of average, if I'm being honest.
I always admired that in other women. I always was attracted to women who
Wait, what?
were not ever worrying about what other people think or
Oh.
I also was kind of brought up in an environment where it's more important to be interesting than like pretty.
Well, I'm here to tell you that you're every bit as interesting as you are pretty, North Dakota Johnson. So look, if you started a YouTube channel, what would you do to stand out?
I don't have a problem with nudity. I think it's beautiful, so.
Right, okay, so look, hypothermetically speaking, let's say I had a video camera in your trailer earlier and, was planning on selling our sex tape, how would that make you feel?
I don't know, I think it's fun. I think it's gonna be a great, I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but I think it's gonna be a great film.
I see. So look, thank you very much for your time. Everybody, don't forget to watch the 50 Shades, and I'll see you next time, or something. I don't know. What, you wanna go back to your trailer?